Turn back the last Madden for the DS by Soft Drink TV. Shout out Soft Drink TV. By the way, I never played Madden on the DS, so I feel like this is something new, something interesting for me. You know what I'm saying? So let's go.
Create a team, create a play, and historic teams. These three things are not found in Madden 23, but they are
Oh wow.
found in Madden 09 for the Nintendo DS. Starting with Madden 05, the DS would receive yearly Madden installments. Madden 09 was the last Madden for the system, and while it wasn't anything crazy or revolutionary at the time, it's actually surprisingly decent when played today. The gameplay can be fun, but it obviously looks a little rough. Tackling animations are janky, player models look weird, and the low resolution visuals are jarring at first. But it's still 11 on 11 football for a handheld system that came out 15 years ago, featuring mini-games, an in-depth franchise mode, and some classic game modes and features that aren't even available in Madden 23. With Madden 23 being
That's
arguably the
for a lot of
worst Madden.
games. Shit, even 2K, they like for example, celebrity game. They ain't got that in 23. I don't even know if they did one last actually. But you know, just take the small things, even like the dunk contest. Like you know, it's still the same. Like it just it's just certain things they don't touch up. You know. So yeah.
Than ever. And with the last decade of Madden titles being all bad, there's actually a reason to play the DS port of Madden 09, a game that should have absolutely no relevance in 2023. Why not give a random ass weird Madden port a try when you've been craving a half decent NFL game for over 10 years now? So that's what I did. This is the last Madden for the DS.
You know what's crazy
As
as
per
hell?
usual with anything EA does, even 15 years ago, the game was basically a roster update from the year before, which was basically a roster update from the year before that, etc. Madden 05.
Yeah, that's pretty much what's going on with Madden now. I heard that I ain't even play. I ain't even got 23, but I might go ahead and get it once I sell just to have a different game to play. But but yeah, from what I heard, Madden is just the same shit over and over. They just updating the graphics a bit better, adding what better lock-ons to players or whatever to make the shit look more crazy. That's it, and just roster updates. That's it. They ain't really changing shit. Honestly, 2K doing the same shit. To be honest, they ain't really changing shit. The players getting roster updates make the graphics look a little realer. What better lock on? I don't know. Just stupid shit. Pretty much same old, same old. Like I guess they have peaked. There's no, there's no, pretty much no, they don't got no higher ceiling than what they had, which is understandable. That's why I said 2K games like 2K, man, like these type of games that have every year releases. I told y'all what y'all should start doing. Y'all stop doing this shit every year. Go away for 2 or 3 years. You know, put in some work, some real work. Yeah, y'all like drop every 2 3 years. You know what I'm saying? No, drop every 3 years. So yeah, so like drop every 3 years. And yeah, y'all, I guarantee y'all game would be better. But cause like you gotta think about it. When you have to really game once a year over and over, this kind of start running low. Especially when you got a game like this. These sports games. Like we know the main thing, the sports part. What can you add? Something different. You know what I'm saying? Live need to come out. Y'all been gone for some years. So I know y'all got something up in the lab cooking up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just 2K, they just gotta go away for a couple years. Like after 24, don't come back to 2027 with a fire ass 2K. So the community go back up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, like, come on, man. You see what GTA do? They get better. What? Yeah, they do. For the most part, yes, they do get better. I'm still mad at them. Like, you know, you get what I'm
For
saying.
the DS was the base for these titles, and each year EA simply fixed a few bugs and updated the teams and players. Madden 09 for the DS did have a few additions, however, with mini-games. There were a few,
The
including the same
multiplayer,
paper
that's
football
cool.
minigame from previous titles, and new ones like Last Minute Miracle, Hit the Hole, and Playbook Flash. These games are pretty basic and nothing more than a quick time waster, but that's kind of what the DS was for. Weirdly enough, Playbook Flash was a memory game where you drew play art with the stylus on the bottom touchscreen. But the Create a Play feature did not take advantage of the stylus, or let the player draw their own play art. On Wii versions of Madden, drawing play art with the remote was called Call Your Shot. So back then, EA was heavily criticized for not taking full advantage of the DS's touchscreen. Today, it's kind of funny because creative play has
Hey,
been completely absent from Madden for a decade. Back then, we were critical of the game for not going far enough. But today,
and why
15
would they
years
take out
later,
creative new
the
play?
fact
That'd be
that this
cool.
game even has creative play at all is a bonus. Just think about that for a second. 15 years of technological progress has gone by. And with Madden, our expectations have only gone down. It's kind of surreal to think about. The game also featured historic teams, and while they don't have player names, they had similar likenesses, a lot like what you'd find in the older NCAA football titles. I fired up a game with the 1972 Dolphins, the only team to win every regular season game and also win the Super Bowl. It would be nice to see historic teams return in a future
Oh
NFL game.
wow.
You could also create your own team in this version of the game. One of my all-time favorite features. You could choose a logo, name your team whatever you wanted, design the stadium and uniforms, and then use the team in Play Now or even start a franchise with it. Franchise mode was surprisingly deep and made good use of the device's two screens. While the player controls the bottom screen, when scrolling through your team's roster, the top screen will show in-depth stats and attributes for the selected player. Or when looking at your schedule, it'll show stats and records for the two teams. The mode was decently in-depth, with a full off-season, the ability to create and add a player to that specific franchise, contract negotiations, a playable Pro Bowl, and more. For a handheld, on-the-go port of Madden, franchise mode exceeds expectations.
It was
Gameplay is
ahead of its time,
probably
pretty
the
much.
weakest part of the game, but it's not horrible. And you can also just sim through games and only focus on the team management aspects of franchise mode if you want. But when playing, you get a unique display on the top screen showing a large portion of the field and all the offensive and defensive players, allowing you to read the defense more easily. The bottom screen shows the gameplay, which is rendered in 3D. And while choosing a play on the bottom touchscreen, the top screen will then show a 3D render of the players huddled up. There is an instant replay feature, which I found kind of crazy. I did not expect it at all. And while the gameplay looked rough at first,
For
after
a
giving it
DS
a fair
game, it's
shot,
crazy.
I found it to be pretty decent and capable. It felt like a lower resolution version of the old mobile version of Madden. And I don't mean Madden Mobile, I mean Madden 10 for the iPhone 3G. I
Oh
used to
wow.
have a lot of fun playing Madden 10 and 11 on my iPod Touch back in the day, and instantly recognized the same gameplay engine while playing the DS version.
It looked pretty good
The
for an old
last Madden
iPhone
for the
though.
DS wasn't a great game, but due to the current state of modern sports video games, it's an intriguing game to play in 2023 and can easily help you kill a few hours. Featuring some important features not even found in the latest Madden, Madden 23, this 15-year-old game holds up quite well, even if it felt dated when it released. Think about how weird that sentence was. The Nintendo 3DS did receive a Madden title called Madden NFL Football in 2011, which brought the heavily requested Call Your Shots feature to the handheld and offered
Let me
much
see.
better
Let me see.
gameplay and graphics.
See, I feel like games back then used to kind of listen to what the fans wanted, but now they just kind of don't give a fuck. It's like they think they know, they think they got better ideas. I think that's the problem with gaming now. I think they just think they got better ideas. Like fans, like y'all don't like as a gamer, y'all don't read the fans' comments. Like I feel like it's important to read your audience at times. You know, you can also get ideas from other people. You know, I just think sometimes that they can feel like they just their ideas just better. Like they, oh, yeah, we could look the fans in the comments. Oh yeah, we could do this to make the game better by just taking this out, and this will really bring a lot of fans. Take the money and make it everything cheaper. Right. You know what? The game feel. You know what? I got an even better idea, and this is gonna help the. It's gonna help. It's gonna be way better. What you said. We're just gonna add this, and this, which is garbage as fuck. It's just they adding garbage shit, and we're just gonna make the game. But like, it's not. That's not how it works,
But
bro.
the game sold poorly and is a story for another day. For the regular DS, Madden NFL '09 was its last Madden, and it was a decent ending, one that you may find more value in today than you would have when it released 15 years ago. Thanks for watching.
I didn't even know Madden had a game though. That was shocking. I didn't know Madden had a game, but that's it's interesting. That's interesting. But that was a nice vid, man. I mean, if I had